One particular point I would like to open up that we said in passing at the Malava Malka was a teaching that I learned from Dain Lopian. He told over a story how once there was a couple that came to him, and I happened to be there as well. I knew the couple, and they were going through a divorce. Now, what was really interesting is already for several months, close to a year, all this couple were doing was arguing, disagreeing, and each one getting stronger into their corner, creating more of a rift in between them. And lo and behold, when they started the divorce process, they never got on better. They were agreeing and they were working together. And the question came around, should they actually get divorced? And I asked Dain Lopian, I said, what was Pshat? Why is it that they now all of a sudden get on? And he said something very interesting. He said like this, that until now, they did not have a common goal. They didn't share common values or beliefs. And because of this, there was no framework to hold them together as a couple. And unfortunately, the divorce process, which really had to put them on the same page, having the same goals and values, and they really did want to work at being amicable through their divorce, created for them a framework where they felt connected. It put them on the same page. And born out of this, Dain Lopian would say, it's so important for couples to work on being on the same page. It's so important for couples to experience crossovers with their values and beliefs. So we spoke about already how it's important to give each other space. We spoke about how two strong, healthy individuals need to be a being of their own identity. They have to have their own set of beliefs, their own values, and they, as individuals, have to keep on living their own life. However, and within giving each other space and within allowing each other to live out their own individual lives, to be mataken what they need to be mataken as individuals. As a couple, as a family, it's so important to have shared values and beliefs, to have the proper emunot and erechin, that you can be on the same page. In our avodah with the chaburas, we call this having your own coat of arms, your family coat of arms. And the way we come to do this is as following. First of all, it's important as individuals. You take a clean sheet of paper and you write upon it, what are my 5 to 7 most important beliefs and values? What do I believe? What do I value? What is important to me? And you write them down and you think about them, you reflect upon them. And what happens? Sometimes you can speak to a couple of friends, you could speak to the spouse, and they may ask you questions which will elicit responses to clarify, to clean up your own personal beliefs and values as an individual. However, then as well, it's important. Go out with your spouse. Get a coffee or get a cup of tea, whatever you like to drink or whatever you like to eat. And in a good, healthy setting, as a couple, what do you value? As a couple, what are your beliefs? And again, write down together 7 to 10 beliefs and values. Explore as a couple what's important to you. Explore as a couple, what do you believe in? Explore as a couple, what do you both value? What happens is that when you have your 7 to 10 beliefs and values, when you have your 7 to 10, maybe 11, these principles that are guiding principles, it puts you on the same page. It gives you a joint identity. And this is so precious. This is so powerful. Because then as well, eventually, you can build out as a family, which we'll speak about hopefully as well, your values and your beliefs. You could speak out as a family what's precious and special to us. However, as individuals and as a couple, and especially as a couple, this is so important. It puts you on the same page. It gives you the ability to explore that which is so precious and deep for you and to you. I find so many times you have couples and they have unexplored values and beliefs, uncommunicated values and beliefs. And then when they're not met, when those expectations are not met, not anybody's fault, they were just deep inside. No one ever thought that we need to share them. So there's a distance between the spouse. There's a distance between the couple. But when we can home in, when we could take the reins and we can create for ourselves our joint beliefs and values, it's ever so powerful, it's dramatic, puts us on the same page. And what you can do is every month or every year, you can review them. You can upgrade them, at times change them out as you mature in your relationships. Think about it, reflect upon it, and let hopefully you give yourself the gift of meeting each other, creating for yourselves a set of values and beliefs that help you in your identity to live a joint life of wonder. Bracha, Mazel, and Hatzlacha.